Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome to Tillis Tell Stories for Saturday night. The title of this week's video is A Valuable Book Sale. I excerpted and adapted it from the excellent translation of Bashin Mayorchik in her translation of Extraordinary Hasidic Tales by Rabbi Raphael Nachman Khan, Volume 2. There was once a rich man who was a chassid of Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev. When his son reached the proper age to marry, he came to the Rabbi to ask if he knew of a suitable girl. I am more than willing to provide her with a trousseau, with a dowry, and to support the young couple. The only thing important to me is that it should be from a Hasidic family. Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev is one of the most popular Rebbes in Hasidic history. He was a close disciple of the Maggid of Mezrich, successor to the Baal Shem Tov. He is best known for his love for every Jew and his active efforts to intercede for them against seemingly adverse heavenly decrees. He departed to heaven on the 25th of Tishrei in the year 1810. Many of his teachings are contained in his posthumously published Kedushat Levi. The Berditchev thought for a moment and then replied, "I think I know the right girl. One of my Hasidim has a daughter who I think will make a fine wife for your son. Like you, he does not live here in Berditchev, but he will be visiting here for the holidays and will stay most of the month. I suggest you come too for Berditchev for the holidays, the Yom Noraim, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Shmini Atzeres, and Pascha, and the two of you can meet and discuss the matter then." At the same time, there lived in Berditchev a poor man who was a bookbinder by trade. His most valuable piece of merchandise was a very old book that was worth a large sum of money. Although he had been trying to sell it for some time, he was unable to find an interested buyer with enough money to purchase the volume. His friend suggested that he wait until the holidays, when one of the Rebbe's wealthiest Hasidim, referring to the one mentioned above, who was looking for a shidduch for his son, that he would be coming to Berditchev for the holidays, and perhaps he would be interested in acquiring the book. However, when the time came to approach the rich man, when it was already after Rosh Hashanah, the bookkeeper was overcome with shyness. He decided to send his daughter with the book as his representative. The girl dressed in her finest Shabbos clothes and went to the inn where the wealthy chassid was staying. Her father had instructed her to show him the valuable book and tell him certain details, and then to ask if he is interested in buying it. When the girl appeared at his door, the rich man assumed that she was the one the Rebbe intended for his son. Most certainly it should come so he could see her for himself, he thought. Her father must have sent her on this book errand so that she would not feel uncomfortable, not telling her it has to do with a shidduch, and not revealing to her the true reason for her visit. The man began to question her about her family and was delighted with her answers. He invited the girl for tea and sent word for her father to join them. When the father arrived, the rich man told the astonished bookkeeper how happy he was that the Rebbe had recommended his daughter. He was delighted to have found the perfect girl for his son. Sometime later, during his stay, the wealthy chassid came to the Rebbe to thank him for his wonderful suggestion. When Rabbi Levi Yitzchak heard the whole story, he remarked, "It appears that one cannot change anything that has already been decreed above." Indeed, the couple wed that same year. The Berditchev's final sentence that he said, "It appears that one cannot change anything that has already been decreed above," is based on Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. Rava Maksharot Belev Ish ve'etzot Hashem takum, and we say this in the prayers every day. Many are the thoughts, the plans, the intent. Many are the thoughts in the heart of man, but the advice of God Almighty will stand. In other words, to fill in between the words a bit, many are the thoughts, that is, the plans, the intentions, in the hearts of men. But the advice, the plan, the disposition of God will stand, will rise, will overcome. Or in colloquial English, man proposes, God disposes. Shavua Tov, have an outstanding week.